Yo fam, it's me, Sasha Denbright, and welcome to the Dim Life. This is kind of a little different than what I normally do. Usually I have a little intro music or something, but to be honest, I can't remember what music I used, and so I just screw it. I'll just go with no music, because people really want to hear my angelic voice. But yeah, we're gonna give a little bit of a life update, kind of talk about what's going on in my life, and then I'm gonna answer a few questions from the people that actually sent me questions, unlike my trash stepson. But that's beside the absolute point. So we're gonna start out talking about my baby. That's the reason why I haven't been doing as much podcasting, is because I have a almost 5-month-old, Demi DeMarcus Denbright. He's growing up. He's doing cool things. He's starting to screech like a banshee, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, I just, spend a lot of time with him, and I only get a few hours a day after I get home from work, so it's kind of hard for me to do the podcast. But he's laid down right now, counting sheep, getting ready to go to sleep. And, yeah, so I actually have time to record a little bit. Also, I've been getting my bathroom remodeled, and, I know that's kind of a weird subject, but anyways, my bathroom has been gutted for about 3 weeks, and maybe longer than that. I don't know, I lost count. I thought Adam Sewell was terrible at construction until I got these douchebags. And my gosh, I mean, they're still not finished with it. We finally got the tile shower in. That looks pretty good. Toilet's still not hooked up. The sink needs new countertops. They hadn't done that yet. There's no running water in there. Nothing's functional besides the lights. Trash. So then that forced me to the downstairs bathroom. And the downstairs bathroom is where me and my band used to, just to drop heavies, at band practice. And I guess all those heavy droppings have, accumulated in my septic tank. And I got my septic tank pumped a few weeks ago, or maybe more than a few weeks ago. And it fixed my toilet issues for a little bit. Now, toilet's back to not flushing. So I guess it's a bad fill line or something in the septic tank. So now if you gotta drop heavies, you gotta use a 5-gallon bucket. There's just no way around it. And so I'm in a tight pinch right now. I mean, I have no working toilet, so I have to take a piss outside and take a crap in a bucket. So living that old school life, I guess. But anyway, so that's my update on my bathroom. So really don't know what else to talk about, so I might just get into the questions and see what comes up. So the two people that sent me questions are none other than Brent Sewell and his brother Adam Sewell. So we're gonna get on to Brent's question first, because I think he sent it first. He said, I heard Stevie got a trash Mustang. What do you think about it and its absolute trash gas mileage? And I know you're referring to Stephen Clements, who was in a band with my trash stepson. It's actually my trash stepson's cousin. That's actually pretty cool, unlike my trash stepson. But Stevie, he does tend to like Ford cars. I've noticed, and he's had a lot of Mustangs. And to be honest, I don't know why he picked such a trash vehicle. My gosh, they're trash. I mean, they're loud and obnoxious. They ride terrible. I mean, you need a new kidney by the time you get done riding around in it, because it beats you half to death. And so I don't understand why he likes it. Every year, if you compare every year, the Mustangs versus the Camaros pretty much smoke a Mustang. So I don't even know why he likes them. Ford is trash. If you want reliability, you get you a Dodge Intrepid like me. The Dodge Intrepid is one of the greatest vehicles ever made. And I don't care what anybody says about it. My gosh, that thing just keeps on ticking. keeps on ticking. My gosh, I'm up to a whopping 150,000 miles in my Dodge Intrepid, and it is still going. I've only had to put a transmission in it and 2 motors, but I'm telling you, it's still going. So apparently Steven needs to take some advice from me and get rid of your Fords, because they're trash, and get yourself an old Dodge. There's nothing better. But thanks for the question, Brent Sewell. And the gas mileage, oh yeah, you said the gas mileage, and I just completely forgot because I'm an absolute idiot. Gas mileage, yeah, he's probably getting about 12 miles to the gallon. So that's another thing that's trash. But I mean, you really don't have room to talk. I mean, you drive a pickup truck that probably gets maybe, 17. So nothing like my Dodge Intrepid. So I don't know, gas prices, my gosh. I mean, before it's all said and done, we could see like $5 a gallon. No joke. Like here in the next few weeks. Once summer gets kicking, people start taking vacations, it wouldn't shock me if we see $5 a gallon around my neck of the absolute woods. California is already seeing ridiculous prices, so yeah, thanks Joe Biden. My gosh, what trash economy. Next, we're gonna get on to Adam Sewell's questions, and he's got us a few, and so we're just gonna try to get into that. I don't know what that was. Man, that was a trash. What? Sasha, look, come here, Sasha. That was trash. Get it together. Anyways, I'm a little rusty because I haven't done these podcasts in a while, so I might say stupid trash. I don't know, but who cares? So, first question from Adam Sewell. What's the latest with Sasha and the Denbrights? Well, we just got done with a tour not too long ago. It was an epic tour. I mean, it was 2 shows that turned into 3 shows. So that tells you right there that it was an awesome tour. We played a Friday night and a Saturday night. You go back to back. That's when you make it big. And then we got a call from Fred's Catfish Barn, and they wanted us to come play a show at their restaurant on that following Tuesday night. So yeah, we rocked out. I have never in my life seen old people get in the pit like they did at Fred's Catfish Barn. My gosh, it was insane. There was at least three people lost their teeth. It was awesome. So of course we ended with the song Mother of a Douchebag. And man, when it got to that last breakdown, I promise you, I have never, ever seen a crowd. I'm talking about even in Japan when we were in front of like 100,000. This crowd at Fred's Catfish Barn was insane. And so I definitely want to go back. So yeah, it was a great tour, and hopefully we can get some new music brewing. It's kind of like I talked about in the beginning of the video. I don't have a lot of downtime, but I do want to get back to writing some new jams. Maybe one of you guys can send a suggestion of maybe some a song title or lyrics or something to spark some inspiration. Next question from Adam Sewell. He says, do you ever have time to go fishing when you're not on tour? Well, I mean, we don't tour a whole lot, and I work during the week, so I could go fishing, but like I mentioned again in the beginning of the video, and I'm not complaining about having a kid because it's one of the greatest things. It probably is the greatest thing. Besides, Tig's mom is pretty fantastic, but it's great having a kid. So I don't want to seem like I'm complaining, but I only have a few hours to spend with them a day, so I have not even went fishing this year, which is kind of crazy for me because usually I've already took myself about 10 fishing trips. But not yet. But I will catch that 12-pounder this year. I got a guy that I work with that has a boat that wants to go out to Lake Guntersville. And I think we're going to go to Lake Guntersville in a few weeks after Memorial Day weekend and all that trash. So, yeah. But he said something about catching just some bluegill. So it won't be a 12-pounder, but at least maybe I'll catch like a 6-pound bluegill. something like that. So the other question from Adam Sewell is, will the Braves repeat? And he's talking about the World Series, if you didn't know. My heart wants to say yes, because I know we have the talent to do it. But my gut says no. We started out trash this year, which we started out trash last year, and we won the World Series. Ronald Acuna, he can't get healthy. It's like he just walks wrong and he's got an injury and he misses a few games. We play really well, when he's in the games. He gives us a little bit of a spark. But some of our pitching hasn't been as good this year. Guys that really played well last year are not as good this year. Eddie Rosario he's had problems with his eye and he hasn't been that great. I don't know. It's, we got the potential. It's there. But, will we do it? I don't know. I really feel like it's going to be tough, definitely, to get past the Mets in our division. But just getting past the Dodgers and stuff like that, if we make the playoffs, it's going to be tough to repeat. But we can do it. We better get hot pretty quick. And his last question is, what's your opinion on the Freddie Freeman deal? I'm going to tell you straight up, I did not like it when it first happened. I saw that Freddie took like the same amount of money that he would have took or what the Braves offered, And I got to thinking, I was like, well, he just didn't want to be in Atlanta. And so I was like, hey, it's probably his trash wife. I was like, she probably wants to be in Los Angeles because she's all, bougie and whatnot. And so I really thought he just didn't want to be there. And so for the first couple of days after the deal went down and he became a Dodger, I was not happy about it at all. I was happy with the Braves getting Matt Olson because I think he's awesome. If you're going to replace Freddie Freeman, he's the next best guy at first base, no doubt about it. But I heard a few interviews with Freddie Freeman and how he talked about how he'll always love Atlanta. And, that he wanted to be home. He wanted to spend more time with his dad and his grandpa and wanted them to come to his games more often. And I can tell he truly misses Atlanta. I've seen him in tears talking about the Atlanta fans and how some of them might not like him anymore. And that breaks his heart that some of Atlanta won't like him. But, so my mind quickly changed and, I like Freddie Freeman just as much now as I did when he was a Brave. 100%. I respect him. I'm glad that he gets to be home, closer to home, and his family gets to be more involved in watching them play baseball. And I think the Braves, we got a great first baseman for the future. So I'm okay with the deal, I guess. But anyways, I have no other questions. I really don't know what to talk about. I could talk about how trash my stepson is. Oh, I guess I could say this. I have heard rumors that Stevie and my trash stepson are wanting to write another punk rock song for the abandoned amusement park. I don't even know why they're trying because, they'll never have the streams that Sasha and the Denbrights have. Never. They'll never be as big as us. They'll never go on tour. They'll never play back-to-back shows, ever. So, I don't even know why they try. My trash stepson, like his writing ability is trash. Stevie's guitar playing's okay, but I'm way better. Everybody in my band could just play circles around the abandoned amusement park. They're nothing but pure trash. And then they've talked about doing like a Southern rock band. I'd beat them in that too. There's no way that my stepson has better Southern rock vocals than I do. There's no way. Stevie playing a Southern rock guitar solo. Yeah, right. Good luck. I could. Have you seen me solo? Have you heard me solo? Have you seen these fingers? How just lightning fast they are? And they're just precise on time, on target, every time. So they don't stand a chance. So I guess just make all the music you want, but you'll never be Sasha and the Damn Rights. And then I might, I've kind of thought I'd like to do a little solo project just called Sasha Dembright. There's no telling what style the song would be. I might have a metal song. I might have a punk rock song. I might have a bluegrass song. It don't matter. So yeah, I mean, if I did a solo project and I put my stuff on Spotify, I would probably just quit all my jobs because I would make absolute millions off my solo project. So we'll see where that goes. When I'm at work, I just sit there and think about songs in my head all day, and I promise you, it's some of the nastiest riffs and breakdowns you'll ever hear. But it's just all in my head, so I just got to get it onto the computer and just record that trash. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Oh my gosh! Man, it's one of those sneezes that hurts your whole body. Anyways, so I hope this podcast was cool, because I mean, my listeners aren't cool, so maybe you'll feel a little cooler after you listen to this podcast, because y'all are nothing but pieces of trash. So hope y'all have a good night. Maybe we can do this next week or the week after. I don't give a crap about it. But anyways, yeah, we'll see you. Thanks for listening.